Hey, how's it going? Episode 5 of the Absolutely Live interview is about to start. Now, this show is a show that I've really been anticipating. It's with a band called Speed of Light. They're out of Santa Monica, California. This is a band that I've been following for a couple of years, and they are phenomenal. They are 3 siblings. One is 15, one is 17, one is 19. They're very young. But I'll tell you what, this band has the maturity of bands that have been around for a very long time. And so I am very, very excited to go ahead and interview these guys. They're not going to be playing any music tonight, not that I know of. And it is my pleasure, really, to interview them. So I've been really waiting to talk to them. I've been going back and forth on DMs for, I would say, at least a year or two with Cameron, who is the guitar player. He's the 20-year-old sibling. Sometimes I talk to Tyler on occasion, and then Riley hates Instagram, or she hates social media, so I barely chit-chat with her because of that. But anyway, if she did, I'd probably be talking to her a lot more anyway. I do have some questions for them about their rise to where they are right now in the California music scene, and I do have some questions about the future for them. It's going to be a very exciting show for me. I'm significantly older than them, and it may sound weird that I'm all excited about this young band, but they are really spectacular, so I'm going to bring them on. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and bring you on now, okay? I see your request, so I'm going to do that now. And although we've texted and talked through Instagram, we've never actually spoken live to each other. There they are. Do you guys see me?
Hey!
Hey! What's up?
How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Really good.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. Thank you so much. I'm really excited to talk to you three. This is, I was just saying, it's the first time that we're actually speaking to each other live in person.
I know.
So,
Yeah. It's so cool.
We've been going on for probably, I don't know, Cameron, a year or so at least, back and forth on DMs. And
I remember like a couple of years ago, we sent you a package with like a CD and like a shirt.
That's right. And I have it. And I actually have the stickers on my bag for work. So,
Wow.
People ask me, they say, who is Speed of Light? I said, well, this is a phenomenal band out of California. And they're, they're just, I'm just so, I feel like an older sibling to you guys, like, because I'm so proud of you guys for everything that you're doing out there and how you're representing the rock and roll scene. And I don't know why I feel that way, but I just do. So you guys are awesome.
Thank you so much. And thank you for all your support. Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So let's get right into it. Before we were talking today, I was just looking at some of your videos that you had made. And my daughter, I told Cameron this, I'm not sure. I think I told Riley this too, and maybe Tyler. My daughter is like a huge fan of Speed of Light, okay? And she's not typically a rock and roll girl at all. She likes, top 40 and stuff that I guess the 4 of us really don't really pay much attention to, I don't think. But she really got into Speed of Light. I've been playing it in the car because we have Apple Music. So she said, wow. I said, this is the band that I'm going to interview. I said, these are the band that I've been following for a little bit. And I'm kind of like friends with them and stuff. And she's like, wow, this is cool. This is really good. She's like, I love Nosedive. And then I think I sent you the video, Cameron, right?
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah.
And I think Riley too, and maybe Tyler. She was singing Nosedive. We're having a house built and there's like nothing in there. So it's an echo chamber. So she walked in and she's like, Dad, I want you to record me singing Nosedive. I said, okay, sure. So she starts singing Nosedive. It's like, why don't you come? It's like, it's really loud. And so she was all excited. But anyway, so I was just watching the video. Cool. It's so cool, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching your videos and some live performances from the Bands in the Barbershop. I think it was from 2 years ago or 3 years ago even. And it just brought me to like this place. I was like, I just don't believe that you guys are where you are. You're so advanced for the age that you are. And it blows my mind. I've been a musician for years. And it's really mind-blowing to me. So if you guys can take me to when you first started and I'm sorry I keep going on, but I like to kind of introduce the people that I'm talking to so that people in the audience know exactly what's going on or who I'm talking to and why. So, yeah, take me back to the very beginning. I mean, Riley, you're only 15, so you've been doing this since how old? Like 9 or so?
I started when I was 9. Cameron started when he was 7 years old.
Yeah, I got like this acoustic guitar from my grandparents when I was like 7. And that's really what started me into it. And then these guys, I caught on first, and then me and Cam were a little like duo when we played at my middle school.
Yeah, I was in 4th grade.
So that was pre-Riley Speed of Light. And then she hopped on, and we formulated the name Speed of Light and really took it from there. We had like other names too, like
Foolish Mortals.
Foolish Mortals?
Or Filthy Casuals.
Now, where did you come up with Speed of Light? Was it from something that you saw or just out of your brain?
Lyric in one of our first songs.
Yeah, the second song we ever wrote had the lyric Speed of Light in it. It's like, hey, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Who wrote that lyric?
Cameron.
Yep.
Cameron did?
Yeah.
Do you guys still play that song or no?
No, we don't.
No.
It's long out of the catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally get that. It's like you come into the band with this song and then you do it for a certain amount of time, then you're just like, you throw it in the back burner and that's the end of that. So I get it.
We also upgrade the songs that we don't touch for a long time.
Well, and it's kind of brutal how we do it. Like, if a song doesn't work live and we don't get the reaction we want, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's really how we gauge things, though. Is like every time we write a song, we wait till the next show and then we play it live and we see how the audience interacts with it. And based on that, we judge whether it's a good song or not. Yeah.
Do you is it like kind of all three of you have to agree, or like let's say Riley likes it and Cameron likes it and Tyler, you don't really like it, or you just like, come on, I don't really like it, and they say, well, let's give it another shot. Like, how does it work?
Well, if a song is someone's like favorite song, we'll try our best to defend that. But most of the songs we play in the set are like universally loved by the three of us.
It's also like sometimes it's a lot of like we don't like a song at first, and then it really grows on us, and then after a long while of playing it, it ends up being some of our favorites.
Yeah. I had a question for you, Tyler. I was watching, like I said, the videos. Yeah. And I am really interested to know, do you hate your drum sets or what? The reason why I say that, because, I mean, I watch you, man. When I watch the videos, I focus on each member at different times. And I'm convinced that you hate your drums because you beat the crap out of them. Like I know that Bonzo Bonham's got to be one of your favorites, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sure. So I have
him and Danny Carey, 2 heavy hitters. So
what's that?
Him and Danny Carey, 2 heavy hitters.
Oh yeah, very heavy hitters, for sure. And then Cameron, I was listening to I forgot what song it was. It might have been Break, and it reminded me of a song. I'm sorry, of something that you had said in a previous. I think it was a previous interview, maybe with maybe in the Blaring Out show. And I don't know if you guys, some of you don't know, there's a show called The Blaring Out Show with a man named Eric Blair, and he did a couple of interviews with Speed of Light. So I watched those interviews, which they were awesome. And so you had said something about Kyuss, I believe, was an influence of yours.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So I had recently gotten into Kyuss, and the only reason why is because I listened to an interview with Daniel Johns from Silverchair. And Daniel Johns is really influenced by Kyuss, big time. But I had no idea. Yeah, it's really cool. I would have never known. So I heard that. So of course I interested. I was, I went and I listened to Kyuss. I said, holy shit, they're great, And that's Josh Strong from Queens of the Stone Age. But I was listening to Break, and I could hear that Kyuss influence in that. Is that something that I picked up? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't what I was thinking when I wrote it, but like looking back, I can definitely hear it now and playing it now,
Yeah, I heard that for sure. And I just figured maybe you guys would listen to that and they were like, oh, okay, let's try and kind of play something along the lines of that, Riley, what's that?
Sometimes, most of the time actually, we try to keep a lot of like stoner rock undertones to things.
Yeah.
Like very, very crunchy guitars.
Yep.
So on and so forth, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things that first I kind of admired about you guys was that being so young, you don't really hear that from people at your age. You know, you hear more of like pop influence, but you guys obviously you have a good pedigree. You know, you really listen to stuff like that, like crunchy things. You listen to old school rock or Led Zeppelin. You know, in the background there,
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin. You know, things like that. So, are you guys really influenced by, like, in addition to Caius and Stoner Rock, like what band specifically do you guys follow? I mean, what are you influenced by? All of you.
My favorite band of all time is Radiohead. Like, even like last night, I just love just listening to the whole catalog.
Yeah.
Also, like, kind of a weirder one that I'm into is Modest Mouse. Like a few weeks ago, I went through a like Korn phase. I think like my music taste fluctuates a lot. Like, it'll go from like Regina Spektor to one week to like in Korn. So
wow, that's quite a difference. There's one here and one over here.
Yeah, I mean, we're also really inspired by like punk stuff too. Like there's this band Idols.
Yeah, I love Idols.
Yeah, Idols is a cool one for us. And
Idols, Mets, Emil and the Sniffers,
Chats.
the Chats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
For
stuff.
us.
That's
Slade,
really good.
England.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good.
You do you pick that stuff up from your folks or no? Like your parents are big into that or no?
No, actually, no. Most of it was like Cameron sort of found Black Sabbath on his own, really, as a youngin, and schooled our parents on it.
Really?
Yes. I mean, they were more
MTV 80s kids.
yeah, whatever was on MTV. So there wasn't a lot of Black Sabbath or like Led Zeppelin.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know,
And
it's funny. My old guitar player used to go onto YouTube just to find inspiration sometimes, and he would find these obscure, you know, bands or whatever from different countries, and just kind of pick little pieces here and there. We were in a blues band together, but he found this one guy named Sean Costello. He was a guy out of Atlanta. Sadly, he passed away at a very young age. I think he was about 25 or so. But yeah, he found Sean, and then we were just like gung ho. Every video that we would watch was Sean Costello. So yeah, it's interesting. So Riley, I had something for you too. When I listen to Break and I listen to all of your songs, I can't help but notice you're screaming, obviously. Now, and let me tell you, you do it really well. There's some, it's really not easy to do that. As a vocalist myself, I mean, if you don't do it right, you could really hurt your vocal cords. And I'm assuming that you've been doing that since you were a kid, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So is there anything that you do to warm up to do that, or it's just natural for you? You don't really feel anything?
It's kind of natural for me.
she gets a lot of practice yelling at us.
Like usually, like I have to like rest my voice a little bit after shows, but it's not really that drastic.
Yeah. Now, do you sing from your throat, or you sing from your stomach, or your?
I sing from the gut.
From the gut. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's important. Really important. A song like Nosedive, which is my daughter's favorite song at the moment. Where did that come from? Like, who was thinking of that song, and who brought it to the band?
That one's more of a Cameron song.
Yeah, I wrote that one. But I mean, like, yeah, I brought it to the table, and we all kind of worked on it. You know.
And your process, how do you do it? Like I think you and Cam have talked about this, you know, through DM. But if you could just share it, what's your process as far as songwriting is concerned with everybody?
Really, I mean, it's a really organic process. Like me or Riley or Ty will bring lyrics to the table, and then typically I have a riff vault that I store. So like I'll just like record riffs or whatever that comes to me, and then we'll kind of use those to build off and create a song from them.
Yeah. Sometimes we'll like just jam on a riff.
Yeah.
For maybe hour and a half at a time until it really feels itself out,
and kind of like discover new things that we can do with the riff or
Right.
new riffs from that.
Nice. Yeah. And so you're like kind of you get kind of obsessed with it, right? I mean, you just keep going on and on and on until something pops out.
Yeah.
It's sort of like playing something over and over again until you get bored of it, so you kind of have fun, and that's when it gets interesting.
I mean, and what's cool is like you'll think of like an idea that like there's something to it that's really cool, but it hasn't developed yet, and like finding that while also playing with these two is really cool.
That's awesome. It's really good that you. Go ahead,
It's
Riley.
kind of like there's like a image of like the song you want in your head, and like you can't really stop until like that image is like kind of perfect, and then it keeps changing over time. So like if you make like a song better than that, you have to upgrade all the other songs to match that.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing is like our songs change so much. Like there's one song we have like how many versions of
Which one? Wolf.
Wolf.
Probably like 7 versions, 7,
Yeah.
8 versions.
and they keep changing, which is so cool.
I think we played a version of Wolf at our very first show
Yeah.
in 2017.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy. You know, you showed me a video. You sent me a very short video of you guys. I think it was 17, and it was so crazy because you're so young. Like Riley, you're just like a little tiny kid up there.
I was 10.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? It's really funny. Now, as far as progressions of songs are concerned, I think one of them I was thinking about is Seance, right? Did you do that with Seance or no?
The lyrics for Seance are pretty old, but our latest version of Seance was written around late 2020, early 2021.
Yeah.
There was a song we wrote before that that kind of evolved into Seance.
It was called Alive, and
Yeah.
it's kind of cutesy.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's very different than the version we have
A
now.
little different from Seance, I would say.
just a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think when we wrote that Alive song, it was also in 3/4, and so that was kind of when we were writing actually Seance and adapting Alive. It was easy to translate that from 3/4 to 3/4 instead of 3/4 to 4/4.
Yeah.
A lot easier that way.
Do you ever write any odd time signature type stuff or not really?
Not
Or
really.
maybe fool around with that or play with it in rehearsal or anything?
We have some 3/4 songs. We have a 5/4 transition in one of our songs, but not really. No, it's mainly just stuff.
So when you play with other bands, like I'm just curious, like do you like to, and I'm transitioning to something totally different. Sorry, my mind is thinking
All good.
like steps ahead. When you're playing with other bands, do you mind going on like first? Do you like going on the middle? Do you like headlining? Like how do you guys feel about all that?
I mean, we just really like playing. I mean, in 2019, we played like 90 shows alone.
Wow.
I don't really care where we play as long as we get to see the other bands, because it's really cool to see like what other people are doing, what they're up to.
Yeah, and have like that sense of community is really cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
How is the vibe out there? It's pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Some amazing bands out there, especially in the scene.
Everyone's supportive of each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's amazing. I had another question for you, but right now I'm forgetting what question that was, and I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You guys, when you on your last show, sorry guys, I'm totally running into a mind block right now. Your last show was what? Was it like a week ago or so? And you guys are taking some time off? Is that true?
It was like a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I think you were going to take some time off. Cameron was telling me for a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next April 17th.
Do you guys? Are you going on vacation? That's what I was going to ask you. Are you going to go on vacation again to Alaska?
No. Stay here, write more songs.
Yeah.
That's cool. How often do you guys go out there?
Last time we went was June/July of last year.
Yeah. Yeah. We go like once or twice a year, depending.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we'll go in the summer, sometimes we'll go out for Christmas. Yeah.
Is that like your one place that you love to go and find nature and all that?
It's
Yeah.
definitely a good place. It's really quiet up there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
like-
we visit our grandparents. We have family up there.
Yeah.
I was just going to ask you that. Yeah, do you guys have a home up there or something like that? Okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
So what do you guys do? Like, what do you do when you're not recording or playing shows? I know that, Cam, you go to college.
Yeah.
Assuming you guys are going to school. Are you guys like going to think of things as far as like college is concerned? Like, what do you want to do if God forbid the band doesn't work out?
Well, I mean, right now I'm looking into endocrinology. Because like I'm a type 1 diabetic, so like endocrinology is like really interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean that's one thing. Like I really like medicine as an idea, something I could do. I mean, obviously music is the number one though.
Yeah. I'm just going through some of these things that people are writing. Right now, somebody said when you go to Brazil, make sure you tell them because they want to come see you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Someone says Riley screaming is absolutely amazing.
Oh, thank
I
you.
love these. Awesome, powerful songs. Great bands.
Yeah.
I have to agree. Hello, greetings from Chile. Well, I hope you're doing well. That's great.
It's awesome.
Yeah, this is in Espanol. I don't know how to read that, unfortunately. Powerful songs. Do you guys see on the side, on your end, these comments?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
we
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these are looking. There's a lot of them I guess a lot of people from Brazil. I'm seeing a lot of, I guess, Spanish or
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Right. I know that's great. You guys have a following which is outside of the United States. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's just like the power of the internet, you know. It's so crazy. Have you guys played outside of the United States at this point, or not yet?
No. We played.
No.
We played. The farthest we played is Nevada. Oh no,
No,
sorry,
New
New York.
York.
New York.
New
New
York.
York. Yeah. Second
Oh,
part,
right.
Nevada. Yeah.
The Wonderama was in New York, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have any gigs at all booked outside of Cali or no?
Not
No.
right now.
No,
Future? Do you guys have a booking agent at this point or no?
we do not.
No.
No.
Oh shit. Sorry. You really need a booking agent. What the heck's going on here?
I know.
For real. You guys
I mean,
could
we've kind of-
easily tour. What'd you say?
Right, for now, we've just kind of doing it through Instagram because there's so many shows. Like the scene's so great here. There's so many places to play.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Now, have you played most places over there?
I think so. Yeah. Most under 21 places. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have to play the under 21s, or can you play at a venue that's 21 and over?
When we do play shows that are over 21, it's kind of awkward because we have to just play and then leave. And there's no fun in it because you can't watch the other bands. You can't really
Well, yeah.
hang out afterwards.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think we'd rather play the under 21 stuff.
hmm And when you play primarily, are you playing with bands that are also under 21, or do you play with do you intermingle that?
It's really a mix. We
Yeah,
play
yeah.
with
It's a good
over
mix of both.
21 and under 21 bands.
Yeah. Somebody was asking a question here. When is your album release? Any news on an album release? It says.
Not yet, but hopefully soon.
How often do you go in the studio to work on songs for an album? And do you have enough songs for an album?
I mean, what's crazy is actually, we have a lockout. It's a little 10 by 10 room. And usually after every show we do, we go and write a song afterwards. We upgrade a song. So we have a lot. I mean,
A lot of songs.
yeah.
Any ones that are going to qualify for the album at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how many would you like? Let's say you were going to make an album. How many songs do you think you would want on your first album? Let's say.
In total, probably like
Yeah.
10.
10 in
10
total is
sounds
a good number. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys play often, and so how long are your shows? Because over here, I was in a blues band for a while, and our shows were 4 hours long. I mean, it's like
Wow.
it's like a marathon.
Awesome.
I'm telling you. You got to have 4 sets. Usually, there's like 12 songs per set. It's insane, maybe more. Yeah, depending on how long the songs are. So, how long are your sets when you guys play?
Like 30 minutes.
Oh man,
Half hour.
you're just getting warmed up at 30 minutes.
I know.
Oh my god, that would be great if you could play longer than that.
4-hour sets.
Well, 4 hours in total. Well, you're there probably 6 hours. You come in an hour early, you load in everything, you get the sound check done. You play your 4-hour set, and then it's an hour to pack up and leave. So that's 6. You're spending about 6 hours there. It's rough. Your faces are so funny right now. You're like
Yeah. What instrument do you play?
vocals. I was a singer.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
awesome.
awesome.
That's why I was asking Riley those pointed questions about that. Do you sing from your gut or do you sing from your throat? Because when you said gut, I was very happy about that.
Wow.
Because
4 hours of vocals. That's
yeah, 4 hours. Yeah, I got to warm up. Like, oh man, I'll tell you what, it's rough. Yeah, warming up for something like that is tough. Excuse me. Yeah, 4 hours of singing is not fun. But that's why I said 30 minutes. At 30 minutes, you're just warming up. You're just the band's just like ready to go at that point.
Yeah. Jeez.
So have you guys? I know that it's been rock stars. Eric Blair, rock stars. Yes, Eric, absolutely.
Eric.
That's cool. I love Eric's interviews. They're great.
Yeah.
Eric's awesome. We love him
For sure.
Does he come to a lot of shows for you guys or no?
Yeah.
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 That's
He's
so
super-
awesome. So he lived locally to you guys then. You're in Santa Monica, correct? I was right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I kept saying, I was thinking Los Angeles. I don't know how, I'm not from there, so I have no idea in relation to Santa Monica, Los Angeles is. So how far is it?
It's like right next to it. It's basically the
Yeah.
same.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, like, OC is like how far? Like a 2 hour,
OC is like
2 hour drive
Yeah.
with traffic. Downtown LA is
downtown
like,
LA is like a train right away.
it's not that far.
No.
Yeah. Which is great. It's
Okay.
also pretty relatively close, so it's great.
Yeah. Hey, you got the big show coming up in LA soon, right? When is it? In June? Aren't you playing the, what the heck are you playing up there? Not the Roxy, the other one. What's the other one? I'm so sorry. The Whiskey, yeah, your Whiskey.
Yeah,
show.
yeah. May 22nd.
May 22nd in May. That's awesome.
Mhm.
Are you guys excited about that gig or what?
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
gonna be
we
super fun.
played the Whiskey before, and it's a cool place. Very
yeah?
good stage. Yeah.
How many people do they allow in there?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it'll be packed when you guys play there for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
No problem at all. Let me look. I just want to look here again on these. You got look at this. Look at this. Kiev. What the heck? That's out in Ukraine. Oh my God, those poor people.
So cool.
Somebody from Kiev is watching. That's crazy. Yeah, that's bizarre. Mexico. This is awesome. See, you guys. This is like, yeah. This is you guys are worldwide. Chile. Come to Chile.
Yeah.
We're coming. No.
Yeah. One guy said 4 hours. That's a lot of blues.
Yeah.
Riley, what is your inspiration for vocals? That was a question that one of the folks that's watching has.
It ranges a lot. It can go from like Amy Winehouse, a little bit of Regina Spektor, but mostly I just try to do my own thing.
Yeah. How about you, Tyler?
Me?
On drums, other than Bonzo, who's and Keith Moon, other than those guys, obvious influences. If you watch the show.
A lot of Danny Carey and a little bit of Stuart Copeland, just because I really like his finesse and how much he easily gets around the kit, and he's so precise about everything.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
He's a remarkable drummer, actually. If you, yeah, I mean, obviously you're really into him, but people that are not really like they know of him, they really need to check him out. He's pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, Copeland's amazing.
Yeah, Cam, how about you?
For me, like the biggest was probably like Jimmy Page, and then Tony Iommi, and then also Josh Homme as well. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah,
like, Josh Homme. Yeah, those three are like the big ones for me.
Awesome. What do you like about Page? I'm just curious. What are the things that you like about him?
I like I like how he combines like the blues and it's almost like witchy. It's really cool, and that's like kind of my favorite part of his playing. And like it's inspired. It's like it's rock, but it's inspired by like the jazz a little bit and blues. It's really cool. So that's why.
And how about Josh? What does he do for you?
I like just like his creative, like the way he approaches creativity. Like his playing sounds like no one else, which is so cool. You know, and just and how he did, like he has his own scale, the Homme scale. I love that. It's cool. Like his whole creative vibe is really cool, I think.
I didn't even know that. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
To find that out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Did you find that out like just by like researching, or did you just because you're playing his stuff, or like trying to play his stuff?
He has like an interview on it. It's really cool. It's very similar to Phrygian, which is cool. But yeah.
That's awesome, man. Very nice. How about you, Riley? When you're playing bass, I mean, who is somebody that influences you on your bass?
My favorite bassist is Justin Chancellor from Tool. I think I play 46 and 2 to warm up. Like.
Very nice. Any others at all?
Like, I know his name.
Who?
Led Zeppelin.
Oh, John Paul Jones.
Why
John
did
Paul
I know
Jones.
that?
John Paul Jones.
John Paul Jones.
John Paul Jones. Phenomenal.
He's amazing. He holds up that band.
You know what? You're right. You're totally right. His playing. Have you heard the Lemon Song? Obviously.
Yes.
I mean, you got to listen. And also, damn it, what was the other ones they did called? I don't know. There's just a myriad of songs that he does with Led Zeppelin where he's just phenomenal. I mean, he holds up the band. You're totally right. And their combination, him and Bonzo together, it's just otherworldly, really, when you really analyze it. You know.
It is.
My niece just put a message in there that Bella says hi. She really wanted to say hi to you guys, like live, really bad.
Hi.
She really did. You mind if I call her in here real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
She was like, because she watched you on YouTube. She's dying. Hey, Belle.
Let her get dressed.
Oh, when she's ready? Okay, sorry. She was taking a shower. All right.
See, Greg, can we see your tattoo?
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. Now, listen. Okay. Now, the problem with this is that you can't really see it that much because I think I made a mistake here. Hold on. There you go. See right here? I got a thing right there, so it's clearing up now. But, like, can you see it okay or no?
Yeah.
That's
So
so
anyway.
cool.
It's huge, too. It's a lot bigger than
Insane.
Did it hurt?
Oh, it hurt. Yeah.
Oh, God.
The black hurt. Not so much then when she was doing the detail in here, you can't really see it that well. But the detail in the letters, yeah, that kind of hurt a little bit. But she did a phenomenal job. She also did this one for me.
Yeah, you were talking about that one.
That's cool. Wow.
That's so cool.
Yeah, she did a really good job. So I had no problem going back to her. Yeah,
so I think
there's
we're gonna,
another guy. What's that?
I think we're gonna change the logo now.
Listen, don't you dare. There was another tattoo artist that I live in Cape Coral area, which is like near Fort Myers now. And I used to live in Coral Springs, which is about 2 hours over the state on the East Coast, and now I'm on the West Coast. And there was a guy out there named Chris Blinston. He was on this show called Ink Master. He was on like one of the seasons. Hang on a minute. Ink Master, season 5. But anyway, so he was up the road from us, so he did this one for me.
Oh,
That's amazing.
That's cool.
He did a great job, you know. So, yeah, I'm really excited. But I found somebody when she did this, and I was like stuck with her. That's it. Forget it. You were doing my other one. Cool. All right, come on in. Here's my daughter Bella,
Hi,
Hello.
and there's the Speed of Lifeboat. Do you know their names?
Riley, Cameron, and Tyler.
That's right.
Yeah, you got it.
She's a big fan, right? We were just watching the videos.
My favorite song is "Kill the Vibe."
Oh,
Nice.
thank you.
Thank you.
Isn't that awesome? There you go. There you got to see them. All right. I love you.
I love you. Thank you for letting me say hi.
Oh, you're welcome. There you go.
Oh,
On the
so
family. Somebody else has a little question here. Okay. How do you? Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. Wow, that's a really good question. You know what? I want to see who this is. This is Mario Retrotech. I don't know if you know who that is. Mario?
yeah, we know him. Yeah, he's awesome.
Okay. Mario asked, how do you see or project the band in 2032?
Oh wow. The end. Okay, our whole goal is going to.
That's 10 years.
Yes.
What was it?
Glastonbury Pyramid Stage.
Yes. There you go.
That's like the shining. That's the goal right there. So by
hopefully-
2032, if we can
Hopefully
get
we've
there,
already played there already.
if not sooner than 2032, Speed of Light headlining Glastonbury Pyramids.
Yes. That would be
There we
amazing.
go.
I think you guys can do it. And I'm not just saying that. I'm really not, because, I listen to you guys. How do I get these comments off? Okay, here they are. Annoying me. I listen to you guys, and I listen to other bands, and it just seems like, and I'm not blowing smoke, like they're here and you guys are like here. And so it just seems like you could go on tour now. Like you're ready for tour.
Yeah.
You're ready.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thanks so much, Greg.
you're welcome. I don't know if you feel that way. I don't know if you think like that, but it just is what it is. You know, you have this talent, and you're sharing. I had a friend of mine who was a classically trained baritone, and he told me that he wanted to sing because he felt like he was talented. People told him he was talented. He went to college for voice, and he felt like he was sharing his voice, you know, and he wasn't an egomaniac, nothing like that, but he was sharing his talent with the world. And I feel like when I listen to you guys and I watch you, I feel like you're sharing your talent with the world. And that's,
Thank you.
you know, the most honest thing that you could do, I think, you know.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I mean, it's really like a lot of it is, you know, growing up, there's a lot of families set for sports. Like, oh, this is a soccer family. This is a
Right.
basketball family.
Right.
Really, just music family. Like, it's always circling here. Cameron's always playing, or we go into rehearsal like what, 5, 6 times a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes
That's
5.
there. Yeah, that's total commitment and just a real commitment to your craft. And I'm
Mhm.
sure that your folks have something to do with that. I mean, what kind of music did you hear growing up around them, or did you not? Because
Well,
I think we might have hit that.
They listen to more like Prince and the '80s stuff. They're more
Yacht
they're
rock.
like-
Jackson.
Yacht
Yeah,
rock.
they're not-
They
Oh.
love yacht rock. They
Yacht
love
rock is my favorite channel, man. Come on.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, I like that. I like that one right down the line. I like that one.
Yeah.
I liked it the first 52 times.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. Yeah, some of those stations. Actually, I used to be a radio host, and it's like it gets so maddening because you have a certain playlist that the program director writes out for you, and it's the same songs every hour, especially like top 40 music. Oh my God, it's maddening. Yeah, it's like, what, really? Why can't we do something else? You know what I mean?
Cool.
So yeah, that's like when you hear that stuff, it's bad. It's really bad. Let me check. I thought there was another message. No, I'm sorry, guys. So good. Yeah. So Mario was just saying that it was so good that you guys are saying that you want to be at Glastonbury. That's a really nice goal to have, and I really hope that you get it. I really, really do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, shooting for the stars. You know.
No, that's what you got to do. You know, you got to have those high goals. And do you have any other intermediate goals? You know, to reach, or is that it?
What's that one in Rio?
Oh, Rock in Rio.
Yeah.
Rock in Rio would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow! Yeah, that would be amazing.
That, in my opinion, that's like Queens of the Stone Age's best.
Isn't that like
Live
300,000 people?
Oh yeah, that's like an insane amount of people over there.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Queens of the Stone Age performance in Rock in Rio. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, is it really? I have to watch it.
I think they open up with it's either Song for the Dead or Millionaire, and it just sets this epic sort of feeling to the entire show. It's amazing.
Did they open the show or no?
No, they were headliners.
Oh, that's right. Okay, sorry. I don't know if you said that. I guess you cut
They,
it. Like,
they just opened their set with it.
oh,
yeah.
Gotcha. When this man Juan is asking, when is your Latin American tour?
Yes.
Yes,
I don't know, but hey, it might be Rock in Rio. I mean,
Yeah.
that's right.
it might be Rock in Rio.
Yeah, you know, it's Brazil loves you too. There's somebody in Brazil saying Brazil loves
We
you.
love Brazil, so
You know, you guys, in a few weeks, I want to say it's like a month maybe from now. There's a fellow that I'm going to interview. He's the guitar player for this name called Kamala out of Brazil. You got to watch him. He's amazing. His name's Raphael. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're incredible too. They're like, they're along the lines of Sepultura. Have you heard of them?
Sepultura. Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like that kind of rock. I mean, they're like for real. And,
cool,
yeah,
check it out.
they play with those guys and everything. Yeah, I mean, you can go on my page, you know, whenever, and just find something from Kamala because I'm sure that I posted something about them. But they're incredible, yeah, amazing. But yeah, when I talk to Raphael, he's a really smart guy. He's a super guitar player, and it'll be very interesting. You know, hopefully there's not too much of a language barrier. I don't think there will be, but we'll see. We'll get over it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've also got next week. I've got a guy named Max. He's touring with his band right now. They're called what are they called? I forget the name. I just spoke to him today too. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm having mind blanks today all day.
Okay.
That happens.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you have any things that you want to promote or anything like that? Because I would love to hear anything you guys have going on other than this break that you're on right now.
I mean, we're really just writing a lot. We've been writing like a ton. We just wrote a new song yesterday.
Yeah.
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 I don't know if it's the Honey Case, but I think it's one of my favorites. Probably
Oh,
my-
really?
If not my
Yeah.
favorite, yeah.
Oh,
I like
that's awesome. You like it too, Riley?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a faster one, so.
Oh,
More-
well.
Yeah.
Well, you never do fast songs, so.
Yeah.
So, who's featured on this song? Who's the vocalist on this one?
Riley.
Riley. Do you prefer being the vocalist or kind of hanging back and let the guys handle it?
A mix of both. I mean, I really do love singing, but also I love Cameron's voice a lot, and I love Tyler's voice a lot.
Yeah.
She's kind of just become really the main singer. I mean, Cameron has one or two songs sometimes in a set, or like I'll sing choruses on a song, or maybe a song sometimes.
Yeah.
But really, she's become the main singer.
Uh-huh.
Makes my job easier.
Sure does.
Yeah.
You can just sit back there and bust your drums. Do you break your drums a lot? Like, honestly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And cymbals. I break a lot of cymbals.
They're
I
locked
can
up
see that. I could totally.
They're
Oh,
locked
yeah.
little chunks of cymbal on the ground.
Yeah, I'll be like, what's this in between my amp in the cupboard? And I'll look, and oh, that's a cymbal chunk right there.
He's like, oh, well, it happens.
Whoops. And
How did
another
that
one.
get there?
Yeah, Mini Bonzo broke it.
And he has like giant sticks because like his hands are so big.
What size do you use?
Vic Firth 2Bs. Which
Are they like thick, like that thick?
Yeah.
They're like tree trunks.
Like Dumbo size?
Yeah.
Almost, yes.
Oh, my God. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you guys have some bands that are out there that you really enjoy playing with, on the same bill?
Yeah, there's a ton. I mean,
One band that I really enjoyed playing with the last show was Temperamental.
Temperamental and Madam Bombs.
Oh yeah.
They were awesome.
Madam Bombs. Yeah, that sounds like an awesome name. I have to check them out.
Yeah, they're
sick.
really cool.
They're really sick.
Are they local to you guys also, or no?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
We just played a bill together in like Northern Hollywood, and actually that whiskey show, we're
Is
playing
with-
with Temperamental and Madam Bombs again.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun.
And you'll record it, right? You record all your shows, right?
Yeah.
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 All right, good. I'm looking forward to looking at that one. What's his name? I don't know his name, but he's the guy. It says No Motive Photo. I see his stuff.
Jason. Yeah, he's awesome.
Jason has been to 36 Speed of Light shows.
Man, I got a lot of catching up to do.
I don't think he has missed a show in forever.
Well, he does all your pictures or videos, right? Is that true?
Yeah. Amazing photographer.
That's awesome. He says, has Riley found any more roaches? I'm sure it's an inside thing.
He gave us.
Okay.
he
Okay. Okay.
Tell me the
So,
story.
when we did the blurring out interview, he asked me, "What's your worst fear?" And I said cockroaches. And Jason took the initiative to buy fake plastic cockroaches from Amazon, and he has placed them around the stage. He's placed them in the pedal boards. It's and
He
then
has given us a pack.
yeah.
So to answer the question, Jason, yes, we're still finding them.
So you truly don't know how many roaches there really are.
No,
No.
but they're awesome.
They're
It'll
awesome.
be like it'll be 3 a.m. We're walking downstairs and there's like a plastic roach on the counter, and I
was going to first Mario says, you guys, when I first listened to you, you made me feel young again. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, thank you so much.
Mario.
That's really great. And you guys are really awesome at taking compliments too. Some people are just like, oh yeah, we know. But
I'm
really,
the greatest.
yeah. But some, that's kind of like a learned skill actually. Like people don't know how to react to that. you know, when you're on stage or whatever, and you come off stage, people, oh my God, that was amazing. You know, and people, you know, you're just kind of like, okay, thanks, you know. But if you know how to handle it, it's much better, you know. And you guys really, it seems like you've cornered that. You're doing really well with that.
Thank you. Thank you.
There you go.
Another one.
Thank you. Oh, sorry guys, just 1 second. There we go. All right. Well, I mean, I don't want to bore you anymore. You guys, I don't want to keep asking you these questions. So it's 7:45. We've got about 15 more minutes. If you want to hang and we can talk a little bit longer, that would be amazing. We only have an hour. They limit the conversations to an hour, or the videos to an hour, I should say. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. One time I was going long. I was going, and it was almost an hour, and I got a little countdown clock at 2 minutes. I'm like, what?
Oh.
I know. Wrap this up. Thanks to you, I'm a 48-year-old man. What does that say, Mario?
Oh, that's
yeah. So what do you guys have planned now for the next couple of weeks that you're off?
More writing.
More writing at school. I think AP testing is coming up. Yeah.
Spring break is April 2nd, I think.
Yeah.
How is school going for all of you?
Good, very good. We just got the mask mandate lifted completely at our school.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, what a drag that was, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's so good to be back though.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, here in Florida, we've been really lucky. Our governor has been very, very pro non-mask. So, and you know, it's funny, the rates of COVID have gone down actually in our state since he did that. So it's been a very long time, which is pretty bizarre.
Well, Cameron's 18, so he's kind of been in college, and it's all been online. So I think you're just now going back to campus.
Yeah, I'm taking my first in-person on-campus class.
Awesome.
Right yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Where are you going to school, Cam?
Santa Monica College. It's the community college.
Good, man.
Yeah.
So you liking it? You enjoying it?
Yeah, it's great.
Are you like a real, like, very studious type of person when it comes to school?
He's a genius.
Thank you. Cameron, real quick, recall me the last test you didn't get 100% on. Like, you can't. That's what I thought.
I got like a 99. I got like a 99 on one.
Were you so pissed off?
Like, not that you didn't write your name or something.
He was so bad, right?
No, yeah, he's a genius. It's just, it's easy for him.
Well, you know, I'm gonna transition that into saying it's easy to see that you're a genius because you play like somebody that's kind of like a musical savant. So your playing is amazing. Actually, all of you, I'm going to tell all of you that your playing is so advanced. Like, and I keep saying that to you guys. I'm sure you're sick of hearing it, but it's fact. I mean, you know, I watch Tyler there on the drums, and it's like, how is this guy doing this? You just turned 17 years old. Like, how is that possible? You know, and you're like, I'm like, what the, you know? And I see Riley, and she's just thumping away over there on the bass, and it just blows my freaking mind.
Oh,
thank
you. Thank you so
and
much.
I see you and Cameron. I'm like, this just does not compute. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it doesn't make sense. But yet,
music really it's just enveloped our lives in a good way. And it's been a great way of expression. It's been really almost more than a hobby. It's been awesome.
Yeah, way more than a hobby. It's our life.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It's our life. It's what we do.
Yeah.
You know. So
it's part of your expression. Yeah, that's awesome. And it's really great that you and I had spoken about your folks being so behind you, you know, and really being a really big factor in that, and then letting you guys really go and do whatever you need to do musically. And that's
what's great is, like, our parents, they don't really know any musical stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they barely know what BPM is. So it's kind of like they drive us to shows, drive us to rehearsal, all that. They videotape all of our sets. They're super supportive. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Do they realize how talented their kids are?
I hope. No.
Because seriously, guys, you know, I have nothing but positive things to say about all of you, and you know, the thing is that you're really humble, and even when I watch the shows like on YouTube or whatever, you can just tell that you guys are really into it. You're really, you can just tell. I don't know. It's like, you know, they say you hit lightning in a bottle, right? It doesn't come very often, and I feel like Speed of Light is lightning in the bottle. Honestly, I really
Thank
do.
you.
You're so
Well,
welcome.
if a lot of that's coming from like the live act, that's probably from a lot of like sibling rivalry on stage.
Yeah, so like I'll do something, right? Like I'll jump around, I'll be having fun, and then Riley will see me, and then she'll want to have fun more than
Yep.
me, and she'll jump out in the audience or something, and so
Yep.
then I have something, and then
Yep.
tell us to do.
It's also fun to kind
But I
of.
can't really do anything.
It's also fun to
Well,
beat.
you stand up and play. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's also fun to beat him up on stage because I don't get any repercussions for it.
And you bash them with your back. I see that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll just
But
ram
that's
into
fun.
Sometimes I'm scared I'm gonna knock him off the stage.
You
It
have
has not happened yet.
You know, got to keep him awake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's
Gotta
Keep him
right.
on his
stay in the
toes. Keep him on his toes.
Yeah, there's no sleeping up there.
No, you can't sleep up there, especially with the type of music that you guys are just going crazy with. I watched a show, like I was telling you just before we came on here, and I was watching. It was from 2019, and it was like November of 19, and it was at the Bands in the Barbershop.
Mhm.
And it was just so great. Like I just was sitting there like this. I'm like on the couch, just smiling. I was like, this is great, man. So Bella came over and she's like, oh my God, Speed of Light. And she's like going bananas.
Oh,
But it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny because I was sitting there and I'm watching you guys bashing each other, and I'm watching Riley grab the mic and she runs into the crowd. And I mean, that's what it's all about. You know, you're having fun. You're young people having a great time. I saw Cameron running into the crowd. I saw you, Tyler, standing up and playing on drums. And it's just, you know, somebody told me a long time ago, being a musician, you have to make people remember the show. You know, you got to make them say, hey, have you ever seen Speed of Light? Man, did I see them? Holy shit, you're not going to believe this. They were bashing each other about on the stage and running into the crowd, and this guy's standing up playing drums. Like, it's all about that. You know, it's a memory for them. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got, let's say you go see Queens of the Stone Age, right? What are you going to do? You're going to remember all that stuff.
Definitely.
You know,
Yeah.
you're going to see Josh up on stage going crazy or whatever, or you see Foo Fighters, for instance, and Dave's like, you know, wailing on the guitar, and he goes and plays the drums and blah, blah. You know, it's like all this crazy stuff that only musicians really can get away with, right? Because they're pretty much living through us, you know? So you got to make it worthwhile for the people that are paying to see you or coming to see you at least.
Well, I mean,
And
there are a lot of the show. I mean, we're really grateful that there are so many amazing people in the scene, and they come to these shows. And like, the more people in the audience, the better the show's going to be because the energy in the room is lifted.
it's a cycle of energy being transferred from the audience to us.
Yeah, it totally is. And playing to tables and chairs doesn't do that. It just doesn't do that. Been there. And, you know, being in front of a large crowd, it's just like you're saying, Kim, the energy is just infectious. It really is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that Bands in the Barbershop, that's a great example of that, because there were a ton of people there. We were having fun. They were having fun. It was just fun all around.
Yep. And then they go home and they're like, you're not even going to believe this. This band Speed of Light, they just were phenomenal, you know? And that's when the buzz starts, you know what I'm saying? And people will hear that and be like, hey, you know, I heard about these guys. Let's go check them out. And then they go check you out. And guess what? They have this phenomenal experience, and then so on and so forth. You got a big hug here from Peru, too.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. This is phenomenal. You know, it's funny. When you guys finally get there to the top of the heap, excuse me, you're going to have all these people from these countries that are writing in now saying, I remember those guys. You know, hey, I remember that. I remember hearing about them when a couple years ago or a couple months ago, or, you know, because I don't think you're far away at all. I think you're probably within months, you know, months or within however long, 6 months, maybe, because you're right there for real. I'm not even blowing smoke. It's for real. And I'm sure you've heard that from other folks along the way, you know, so.
Thank you so much.
thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so I'm going to end things up here. I'm sorry, go Riley. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much for supporting us, like, for all this time.
Yeah, thank you.
It's really been cool.
You're the #1 super fan. You took the leap of getting a tattoo. #1.
There you go, right there. Boom, it's on me for life. I'm SOL for life. That's it.
Yep.
In a good way. Speed of light, not the other way.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah, shit out of luck. Wait. What?
That's right. No, I don't want to be that. No. But yeah, so I think I'll end it up here, guys. Does anyone else in the audience have a message or anything they want to say to Speed of Light before I wrap it up here? You got the Peru hug. We've got great band. Greetings from Chile. Yeah, this is cool. This is really good. I'm happy that all these folks joined to watch this, and they learned some things about you guys, because it's interesting to find things out about your favorite groups, your favorite bands, your favorite musicians.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. All right, so it doesn't look like anybody else was asking any questions, so I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I was really looking forward to this conversation, and I'm so happy that that we're able to do it. Hold on. When are they writing a live song? That was from the Mr. Photo. What's his name? Nomo? What's his first name?
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah. When he says, when are you writing a live song? I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know.
Write it on stage in front of everyone.
Yeah, there we go. That'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Oh, have you done that before or no?
No.
It's a good idea.
That's a great idea. Let's see if you can do it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a challenge. Not many bands can say that, I'm sure. Improvise. Yep, that's what it's all about, improvising.
Now, we saw that you're going to interview Rudy Sarso, right?
Rudy Sarzo's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so awesome.
Are you going to tune in and watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd
I
you
hope so.
get him on here? That's so cool.
I hope so. How did I get him on here? I asked him.
Fair enough.
That was it.
Yeah.
Because I love Rudy. I love Rudy Sarzo. I think he's a really awesome player, but he's also a really awesome guy. Like, I've seen other interviews with him. He's just a really cool, chill dude. I mean, the guy's like world famous. He's been in Ozzy. He's been in Whitesnake. He's been in all these freaking great bands.
Yeah.
And he's just really approachable. So I found him on Instagram. I followed him. I was following him for a bit. And when I started the show, I said, I want to ask Rudy if he'll do this. So he actually said right away, yeah, that'd be great. So I said, when do you have some time to do it? So he's actually in between Quiet Riot, and he's with the Guess Who, and then he's playing with somebody else as well. And he had one day between rehearsals and shows to do this. And he said he could do it. And I was just blown away that he would take the time. So, I mean, even though it's just an hour, I just felt like, wow, that's so nice. I mean, that goes with saying how nice the guy is. He's really cool. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Yeah, it's pretty dope. So I'm excited for him. And tomorrow it's going to be at 12 o'clock tomorrow, 12 Eastern, because at night he couldn't do it. So
Okay.
So that's 9 here, I think, right?
that'd be
Yeah.
9 in the morning for you guys, I think. Went 3 hours, right, from the East?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 9 a.m. I'm sorry you guys would have to get up early. You'd probably be up early anyway for school.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Are you? Oh, no, you're not off this week. They're off over here in this area this week. Yeah, you're going to have to grab your phone and be like watching while you're at school.
That's fine.
Or just watch the replay. Yeah, watch the replay. It's fine. Whatever. Actually, you know what, Tyler? I think you and I were messaging each other while you were at school.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, don't get caught, man. Come on, you're supposed to be getting
Hey,
an A.
math is boring, okay?
Math
Come
sucks.
on.
I agree.
It's boring. Numbers. Come on.
Yeah, numbers.
Yeah.
My wife's a numbers person. I'm like, I want nothing to do with it. I'll run 100 miles away from that. Can't stand it. All right, guys. Well, hey, I want to say thank you so much. I have 57 seconds. Thank you. I'm so
Thank you
happy.
for having us on this. This was a lot of fun.
No problem. I would love it at some other point that we do it again sometime.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Cool. Thank you, guys. I'll talk to you guys
Greg.
soon, okay? I got 30 seconds.
Okay.
I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Thank you again. Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye, Greg.
Bye. You guys can hang up. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. There you go. Speed of Light. Amazing band, amazing people. I got 25 seconds here. I do want to promote Rudy Sarzo tomorrow, world famous bass player for Ozzy Osbourne, Whitesnake for Quiet Riot for the Guess Who. You got to tune in tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be a great conversation. Rudy's an awesome guy, and you'll find out tomorrow, 12 o'clock p.m. right here on the Absolutely Live Interview. Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you.